Gemini, it feels like you are undergoing some type of serious transformation. Okay, it's very interesting. And I got the Gaia card. This is all about expansion, rebirth, transformation, like new life energy. And I see beat it. Now, we have this card. This is like a spiritual warfare kind of thing on on the spiritual, physical, whatever, plane here. That is all protecting your energy. Okay, so you may feel like you're under attack. You may feel like you're in the wrong crowds. All right. Some of you, I do see like, take care, enemies working against you. These are old school, tea leaf, like, don't worry. All right. And I see temporary problems. Not saying there's not going to be some negative energy that you may be like deciding enough is enough with you. Okay. And they're telling you the unicorn card, trust your intuition to make beneficial changes as a dominant energy. And I see this is taking you to Destiny's Avenue, Destiny's Child, reaching for the stars, an abundant timeline. But some of you, I will say, looks like you're on the verge of Venus and Mars energy. This is all about love and relationships. And I do see it's like a swing card. This is interesting. Energetically, it feels like it goes both ways. Okay. And I think I got this in your love energy last week where I felt two energies coming. All right. This, I wanted to say, you're heading towards a great love, but then I also see getting over something. So it feels like this feels like both. All right. Love is on your mind. Okay. So, and I do have in between worlds showing up, and I'll get into that in a second. But in the meantime, a lot of you are healing and reflecting about anxieties, about, it's a PTSD card, haunted by fears and anxieties. And next to love, that is thinking about past troubles in your love life. But I do see paying attention to detail and removing unnecessary things and making space for new energy. A lot of you may be closing out something. Bottom of deck, I see no us, quantum leaping, having an epiphany. All right, eureka moment, learning from those or doing what you wish to do, listening. It's like you're studying, you're learning, you're standing your ground here. Okay, and we have all this energy now. For what you need to know, I do see a period. This feels strong. Abundance, milk and honey card. It's great whether it's business and love. This is a positive, beautiful kind of energy. And now I see it's going to in between worlds. Okay. So it's like I feel like you're on your way here, Gemini, all right? But you're in between worlds. You're coming into some type of transformation where fate, all right? So it's like, almost feels like you're accepting something ending in your life, people getting out of it, but you're also accepting that you have no control over it. There's something fated about these changes that you're going through. This is fate, karma. It's like the Wheel of Fortune card. Things are spinning. And I do see peace. Like you're going to have a moment of peace. And we even have the soulmate card and yang energy. Okay, so now we have output. All right, some of you may be putting in, this feels very strong. This is like masculine energy, putting out energy. You see the energy coming from the hands there, and I have soulmate and beautiful love and peace coming towards you. So this could be, love getting better in your life. It's a beautiful energy. Okay, and this could be you, like a divine masculine energy coming towards you. You could, whether female, gender doesn't matter there. You could be, I don't want to say going on the hunt, but it could be out putting more into your love life, into this new kind of cycle, after a period here. And I do see deep knowing under the deck, like you have to trust your intuition on something. And you even have the secret admirer card coming out in the thing. And I keep picking up on this energy. I'm going to get into this in a second, but let me see. We went over this. Oh, yes. Dealings with a fair man or fair woman. News is on the way. Watch your finances, Gemini. Okay. And they're trying to warn you of a future problem. Okay. So I mean, don't worry. It's just like heads up, like watch your finances, watch your spending, things of that nature. Holidays are around the corner, back to school shopping, all that stuff. You never know, wherever stage in life you're at. But overall, I do see a lot of successful energy. Don't back down from opposition. So show strength and fortitude. If there's a lot of negative people in your life that you're trying to get away from, exes, whatever, friends, family, whatever it is, like you're being guided to go there. Right? You have a lot of love and peace coming. And I do see tankard card, little thing of ale, celebration, fun, and enjoyment. And then there's that secret admirer card that feels very strong. Okay. And this looks like most likely for looking at this, I'm going to say new love. Because this card feels very or your love life is going to get better if you're coupled already. Things are going to, you know what I mean? But this is looking good for you guys. All right. Let's pull a few tarot cards, see what else do we need to know for Geminis. Spirit, talk to me for Geminis. What's coming up for them? A few cards, what do they need to know? Spiritual check-in for Gemini. Twins. Using the Game Boy, well, 8-bit fantasy cards. They're really cute. You'll see. What do we got here? Three of Cups. All right. So we got good times. Let me see where that goes. Reunions. Page of Wands. All right. So that's like flirting and having fun, being adventurous, a message coming through. Let's see. Page of Swords. All right. We got, young energy here, fire energy, air energy. These are messengers, okay? So we have spying, learning, someone maybe keeping an eye on you. We got the secret admirer card. We got someone flirty, having fun. Three of Cups. Some of you could be third party or you have options, but that's dating, going out, doing things. And there you are, the Fool. This could be new person, new beginning, new cycle, taking a leap on something. You may be even learning more about it, testing the waters. I just I just saw like someone dipping their toe in the water. You know what I mean? This could be those pages where you're like, like checking people out, starting new adventures here. What else do we got? Seven of Swords. We have some deceit. Or I'm probably getting to backstory right now. Yeah, Five of Swords. So this is probably all that negative energy, that strategic lies, gaslighting, competition, petty fights. It may have been in a past love union, okay? Or whatever, I told you, some of you, it feels like a lot of you may be transitioning or still get healing from a past relationship where there was lies, maybe multiple parties, gossip, whatever it is, where that beat it card comes in, the guy with the stick, all right? Let's take a look. Eight of Swords, feeling stuck, limited thinking. And that could be why Yang energy is coming out. If you've been feeling stuck in your love life, for example, or special bonds, whatever it is, business contracts, even Two of Cups, it can be anything really. Yeah, Two of Swords, someone's stuck in their head, and now see, this is that masculine energy, Gemini. This could even be pushing you to taking control, to going out and seeking things. It could be a period that you're going to feel more like, this is my life. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to reach for the stars. I'm going to find, better Venus and Mars energy. I'm going to get these negative people out of my life. You know what I mean? Like, that's the kind of energy. Because if you've been, this is a lot of stuck energy, but Emperor energy, divine masculine energy coming out again. Gender doesn't matter there. That could be you making power moves, or and let's say you're coupled with someone with more masculine energy. You may not have been able to make a decision, but now you're breaking free. The Fool, having fun, like all these cards are saying, and there could be a secret admirer there that you may know, may not know. We'll see. All right, Gemini, I hope those messages helped light and love. You guys are welcome to book a reading anytime. Take care.